Hi, I'm Don Bodan from SamplePrairieReview.com. Today we're going to be checking out the Effective Trailer Bundle by Federico Fernandez. Now, this is a collection of trailer effects, whooshes, hits, alarms, downers, booms, alarms. I said alarms twice. 6 different sample packs bundled together from a talented sound designer and composer, Federico Fernandez. He has some credits. You probably have heard some of his work in promotional campaigns for things like Predator and the Middle-earth video game series, Halloween, Valerian. Now, for me personally, I can never find enough new, exciting, and fresh-sounding trailer effects. So I was very excited when Fernando reached out to us and gave us a special promo code for you guys. Use SLR20 at checkout for the bundle and save even more. If you head over to the bundle page, which of course I'll include a link below, add it to your cart and be sure and go into show order summary so you can use that discount code and you'll see the price drops down to $150 for all 6 of these sample packs bundled together. Normally it would sell for $234 for all of them. Grab them now for 43% off with that code for $150.40. This collection's made up of the effective trailer downers, effective trailer booms, effective trailer clocks, effective trailer alarms, effective trailer impacts, and effective trailer whooshes. Today we're just going to play through a number of the sample sets, listen to it. I'll of course include a link to take you straight over to the bundle deal where you can use SLR code 20 for additional 20% off, get you down to one for $150. All right, I've got the effective trailer bundle samples here, and I've got the different ones just accessible through the browser because these are WAV files. So we'll be able to just, I'm using Logic, so I can just click. Whoa, I can just click and listen to the back here. And that was a spaced no-tail whole notes. Looks like there's always also varying degrees of divisions. So here's 16ths. And I'm curious because I looked and the documentation did not say what speed these were at. So I'm just going to create a new audio file or audio track in Logic so I can see if these do sync up as at 120, which I assume that would be the speed that they're going to be at. Let's see. Okay, and it looks like my guess was correct. It's not in the documentation, guys, but these are at 120, and you can see here. I'm just going to play this back, and I'll turn my click on. And that's very handy if you're going to be manipulating them, dragging them, increasing the size. I know Logic could do a pretty good job with its audio expansion when you do a stretch, but it's nice to know that you are at a starting place at 120. Yeah, let's listen to a few more of these. It's like 6 a.m. and I'm not a guy to use an alarm clock, and boy, this is this is not the most pleasant way to wake up in the morning. right, I'm getting a feel for how these are created together here. Just looking over them, they are divided in a pretty interesting way, whole notes. And we can see these whole notes have two different samples. And we'd be able to just use them as a single sample. Probably want to do a little bit of a crossfade because these have no tail, I believe. That's what the sample set folder said. Yeah, you can hear that fade out. So those are spaced, no tail. So let's go in and see what the alternative versions are, because this one may have the tail because it says alternative tail. And it doesn't hold out too long. And I believe that, again, is tempo sync to 120. And there's a little bit of fade there, so I may want to put a verb on those just to get a little bit more natural tail, I think. And these are called alternated with tail. And what I'm curious about is agitation, apprehension, creeps. So I want to go back and see if this sample set is the same as this one. Nope. Brand new sample set. Different set of samples created for the alarms here. You can see it's got about 30 or 40 different samples per folder and 10 folders. Okay, so that's the alarms. Let's go check out something a little more. Yeah, booms. Let's check out some of these booms here. Oh, we got a lot of booms here. Now, I'm liking the sound design in these. But I guess my main thought right away is some of them I just like to have a boom and not have it be so complex at times. Like that one's fine because that's the character. That one's great because it's just a single hit. Single hit, wonderful. Yeah, that one's really great. Got a lot of intensity. So some of these at the beginning. And it's just a few of them, and now I'm having a hard time finding them. This one here, it's got this little weird bounce back to it. Yeah, I guess that's a very small criticism for those booms. Booms, 112 different booms in total. Yeah, my criticism there was I thought that there was a little too bit of complexity, but that was only in a few of them, really, looking back through it now. Now we've got some clocks. We got, oh boy, like 100 clocks. Let's listen to these. Yeah, these are great. These are at 96K too, so you really get. That's a fun little shuffle there. You really get some high fidelity and crispness in those. Let's check out the downers, and we've got one giant folder of downers, 115 different downers, and. Yeah, these are pretty effective. You definitely are. I'm definitely starting to get a feel for the sound design fingerprints from this sound designer. I'm going to pull that up just so I could show you how many we've got here. I was mentioning how many there were. Oh, that one is great. And I know somebody's going to say, Don, why are you stop playing in the middle of the sample? And I'm going to simply say, because I respect the sound designer and want to demo this and show these off. But since these are raw samples, I don't want to have a video that just gives away all his raw samples. So hope you understand and respect what I'm saying there. So Federico also has a collection of hits. Oh, tons of hits and impacts. Let's just check them out. These are angry and annoyed. Anxious. Blasts. There's a lot of things. That's a little different. Yeah, these go on and on and on. lot of neat digital phasing in some of these. That's just a little taste of the hits and impacts. And last but not least, let's check out the whooshes. Yeah, little digital overtones. Ooh. What I really like about this is you can see that Federico has stacked variations throughout this entire library. So for example, the Fierce, I may not want to use the exact same sample for every one of my whooshes, but I've got 5 different Fierce whooshes. Different lengths. Different lead ups and fade ins. It really can add a lot of character to utilize different versions of your whooshes and hits and alarms throughout your piece, because you hear the same sample over and over, your mind will catch up with that. Eventually it'll recognize it, just like it does with the machine gun effect if you don't have round robins for multi-sampled instruments. Now, as you can see, there's quite a few more of these. I'm going to play one more with you. Let's check out some of these mysticals. The other thing I'm going to note here is I like how this sample set is organized in that you get it right away. Like with these whooshes, I know that Mystical A is going to be the longest, and E version of any sample set in the whoosh folder is going to be the shortest. So right away, I'd be able to know that, oh, I've used Risk B at the beginning. And I'm like, in the middle, I want to have a quick whoosh, but the same style. I could go to straight to E, and I know that's going to be the shortest one. And at the very end, I'm like, I want the longest possible whoosh I could with the same sample set. And I'd go to Risk A. So nicely organized. I do want to show the samples here, just because I know I didn't have it. You can see all the way down to the bottom on that one. And clocks. You can see all the way down to the bottom on the clocks, 100 clocks. Booms. All the way down to the bottom on those. So just want to be sure that, because I didn't have my window pulled all the way up so you could see the bottom of that. I'm digging these. I have to say that the ones I'm gravitating towards, I'll of course use the alarms and booms. I can never get enough booms, but the clocks, oh, those are wonderful. I'll probably maybe even chop those up inside Contact and create some new clock instruments for myself. The hits and impacts, there's a nice range of those, although perhaps I feel like they all live in a similar world, not a similar universe, a similar world. So I feel like I'd get some good use out of those, but maybe not as much as I would with the clocks, booms, and alarms. And then the whooshes, those are refreshing, and I think there's a wide range and variety just from checking out these samples now. So love to hear your thoughts. What do you guys think about the effective trailer bundle here? I've got that SLR code I mentioned at the top of the video, SLR20, in which you can take an additional 20% off the bundle or the individual packs. The bundle is the super deal right now. I think I showed that you can get it down for like $150 with the code, makes it 43% off all 6 of the sample packs there. Normally $234. Use that code and you get 20% off more, so actually not $189 but down to $150 and some change. Thanks for checking out the video. Please comment, like, share, subscribe. Always love your support. And yeah, check out samplelibraryreview.com, latest news, reviews, and our weekly deals page.